Thank you for your Taco, how's it going? Jacko, thank you for following. I really enjoyed your stream earlier. It was lovely. All right. It's to die. How's it going? We have coffee. And today we're wearing the blue bandana because it reminds me of Link. It looks like the color Link would wear. Good morning, everybody. How are we doing today? Yes. So right now, I'm gonna play episode 1 of the OpTic Halo podcast, brought to you by OpTic Gaming. So we're gonna watch that. I really want to watch it. It's like 50 minutes, so like you're just gonna have to deal with it, okay? And then if you behave, I'll play Zelda. So hopefully you guys behave. And if you don't, I'll make you watch me play Halo, okay? Anyways. Oh, I got my LVT shirt yesterday. I need to wash it, so I think the next time I do a watch party or some kind of video, I'll wear that. It's really big on me, though. I wish I ordered a small. I usually wear medium, like men's medium t-shirts, and Ruby... And that shirt just ran big, so it looks like a dress. I looked so small in it. Whatever. But that's how people wear stuff now. It's like baggy and cool, right? So you wore an unwashed shirt in the video? It was an unboxing. What did you expect? It was an unboxing video. I opened it that day. And Ruby, why are you leaving? Is it because you're going to be bad and I'm going to make you suffer and watch Halo? This coffee is delicious. Anyways, I would like to thank Crass's mommy for ordering a latte from 7 to 10 business days ago. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Anyways, raise your hand if you want to watch this with me, okay? Anyways, too bad. Listen, Jay. Okay, Crass. All right. I just feel like this is an episode of them complaining about the format of the Kaizen event. There's a few things to think about. I was watching the HCSProTalk yesterday. They usually stream like once a week. Their podcast today, like yesterday, they happened to have a collaboration with LVT, and LVT hosted it. There's a few things that was said which made sense, but then a few things I disagree with, but that's cool, you know? Like, he was kind of like saying, like Josh was like, what are you guys talking about? SSG doesn't need to get a new roster change. That's crazy. And I totally understand that. Like, from my perspective, it's like, who would they replace anybody with on that team? They're all really good. But his comment, which I disagreed with, was like, they all have championship rings. They all are world champions in this game. Like, what are you guys talking about? And I'm just like, just because you have like won something in this game means you work well with those teammates, you know, like that doesn't mean anything. You know, you can, it's a thing where you don't mesh together and their chemistry isn't there, or just your game styles don't match, and that's okay. Like, just because you have a ring doesn't automatically make you this perfect team. So that's just one thing I disagreed with. You know, like, if that's the case, money was involved, but like, why did OpTic ever change their team? Why did FaZe ever change their team? Why did SSG ever change their team? Like, things happen, things change, you know? Better opportunities, better teams, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, I don't know. I think SSG has so much to work on, but like when they're really good and they're like working together and they're fast paced, they can beat OpTic. I think they can take on Shopify, but that doesn't happen often, and that's their problem. Why? That's what I'm saying, Ruby. It was just a really, really bad take, in my opinion. Love the podcast, but sometimes I'm going to disagree, and that's okay too. Like, I don't see anything wrong with saying after Arlington, I'm going to give it Arlington, but like after Arlington, I don't know, but we're still in the situation where it's like, who the heck who would they replace? I just don't think this team's meshing well together. I hope they prove me wrong in Arlington, though, you know? They have a lot to work on, but like they're still like a top 4 team. So, you know, I don't know. I just don't know if like if you were watching like that Kaysen event and listening to their voice comms, and I'm going to do a video on that, like you just got to listen to how Lucid was talking, and their confidence is just not there. You know, I don't think they know who to listen to in the team. I think they respect each other so much. AV, welcome. I think they respect each other so much they don't know who the in-game leader is. Like, it's like, who's the in-game leader right now? Oh, like they don't want to press on each other's buttons, you know? I don't know. The stream never started for me. That's crazy. So there's just like a lot of things that was like, I really like the podcast. A few things I disagreed with. Who am I though? I don't know, you know? I do think SSG has a lot to improve on though. That's for sure. Even though they're like really good players. I don't know. What's your guys' thoughts? We already know what Crass thinks. I don't know. Doobie-doo. This song's not it for me. Anyways, I enjoyed the podcast regardless of my own thoughts. All right, so let's get into the OpTic podcast. I just want to listen to them. Who are you though? Your J mother Tracer, and your opinion matters. Yeah, I think I have a pretty good perspective on this. The way I see it is like, just because you've won in the past doesn't mean that the team you have now is working well together, meshing well together. Like Ruby says, gelling together. It doesn't mean right now. Like, just because you have a ring in Halo means the team you're with right now is working. You know, I just like, that doesn't mean anything right now anymore. This is a new season. This is a new team. I have no idea. Oh no, I was just saying, I was listening to a podcast on HCSProTalk where he said that he saw people on Reddit complaining about SSG needing to do roster changes, and he's like, what are y'all talking about? He drops a lot of F-bombs. And he's like, what are you guys talking about? Like, they don't need to make any changes. What are you guys talking about? They all have rings. And I'm just like, just because they have rings means they're good together. Like, they're really good players individually, you know, but it doesn't mean that they're working well together as a team collectively. That's my opinion. We'll see. Arlington is gonna tell us. It can't be a team of individuals. It's yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, why? Like, what does, like what Ruby says? Like, Shopify doesn't have a full team of people with rings, and they're dominating. It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. This is a new season. This is a team. Like, we have to focus on this team right now. Who's on the team? How they're playing together? What's the results of that? And the scrims and this LAN, even though it wasn't like a major, like, it still gave us some information on how SSG is performing as a team on LAN. I mean, they have a lot to work on. If they want to get a W and beat OpTic, Shopify, they're going to have to do something different because it's not working. They're never going to beat them at this point. Guess only Trippy on FaZe has a ring, to be fair. Yeah, and guess what? I don't know. I get, like, statistic-wise, SSG is doing better than FaZe, but I do think FaZe can outplay SSG anytime. I just don't trust that SSG can beat OpTic or Shopify right now. Does that make sense? Like, at least FaZe has beaten OpTic and shown up and showed us that they can do that. SSG hasn't yet, right? So, like, they need to prove us that. Can they do it? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, theoretically, if SSG can beat FaZe and FaZe can beat OpTic, then SSG can beat OpTic, right? I think SSG can beat OpTic, but they need to stop being quite, like, hesitant. They need to start playing like they did when they destroyed them on, what was it, Origin Capture the Flag or something? That was a great game. Who was that against? I forget. They played so well in that match. Anyways, lots to think about. It has to be a coherent group working together. Exactly, Avi. You know what I'm talking about. They have to work well together. They're not discussing the rings on their fingers from past seasons. Like, they don't care anymore. They want to win now. Like, all right? Here we are. All right, I'm going to turn off the music. We're going to listen to the podcast. And then if you guys behave, we're going to play Zelda.
Welcome to the first
because I really want to watch this
Halo podcast.
And chill while I drink my coffee.
Your host, OpTic Maniac, here joined with the Halo team. We got Bound, Formal, Legend, and Renegade.
Why are you standing?
Just in my zone.
What?
I'm just in my zone right here.
Fresh
80,
gum.
stop it.
Fresh
Standing.
gum, ready for a fresh new podcast. We don't have a name for
Why are
it.
you
Like, give me
standing?
Bound has it. We don't have a name for the pod. Any thoughts?
What do you mean?
Figure it out on the way.
I guess we'll just figure it out on the way. I mean,
we'll figure it out.
Isn't this named
How you
something?
guys feeling? Back from the case on land. I guess that'll be the
OpTic Halo podcast.
The first
Easy. Boom. Done.
thing we can get into. Case on land.
Shut up, Maniac.
Talk to me.
pretty fugazi, just because we didn't fucking know.
Is that how we're starting it?
Wait, what did he say?
It's
Fugazi
fugazi.
land.
It's fugazi.
Case on land. Case on land.
Here you go.
Bound has it. We don't have a name for the pod.
I need to go back
Any
and hear what
thoughts?
Bound just complained about.
Figure it out on the way.
I guess we'll just figure it out on the way. I mean,
we'll figure it out. How you guys feeling? Back from the case on land. I guess that'll be the
Oh, okay.
the first thing
Yeah,
we can
thank
get
you.
into.
My bad.
Case
Sorry, I
on
wanted to
land.
watch all of it again.
Talk to me.
100%.
pretty fugazi, just because we didn't fucking know.
Is that how we're starting it? A
fugazi?
fugazi
It's
land.
fugazi. It's fugazi.
Who's Fugazi?
We didn't know there was no.
Wait a
advantage.
second. Did they not
So,
know?
Like, 3-1 winner.
Well, I'm hearing all these different stories. I don't know who to believe. Maybe I'll believe the players, though, because they're the ones who experienced it. But last night, I listened to somebody say that they knew for a week. I'm really confused.
I already sweated my dick off, so
But they announced it.
they did not announce that. The thing is, they didn't even announce it, did they?
That's where K-Song came in the week before saying it was double limb the whole time.
Where was the announcement? There was no announcement.
Wait a second. So the OpTic Renegade said that Kaysen was saying... This is going to be a long podcast. Kaysen was saying for the whole week it was going to be double elimination. So, we're hearing their side of the story. I'm hearing a podcast last night say that's not true. Who am I supposed to believe right now, guys? This is, juicy drama, and I don't understand. Where's the truth?
No tweet.
Really? At the event he was saying that?
No, when he came here, probably that Tuesday before or something, and he was it was double limb. I just didn't think anything of it. But I guess he meant it was double limb for the tourney, and then finals was a single. Now it was in the rule book. I swear it was some Mandela shit.
Where was even the rule book at though? Where's the rule book?
Yeah, it was. There's a rule book. I literally looked it up.
I don't know if HCS is really bad at communicating or if we're just stupid, but no one knows there was no reset. So
Does that kind of fuck with y'all mentally still?
What?
Or were you just at the event?
What's the truth?
Did you, after you beat them to be in the finals, did you learn then? Or did
Yeah.
you kind of already know?
No,
You learned
that's
then?
what I learned. That's what I learned. What do you-
I'm confused. They said that after they beat them, that's when they learned. But when I started the stream, I knew. How did I know and they didn't? I'm confused. Let me go back.
What?
Or were you just at the event fucking... did you, after you beat them to be in the finals, did you learn then? Or did
Yeah.
you kind of already know?
No, that's what-
you learned
that's
then?
what I learned. That's what.
So he learned that there's no double elimination after they beat them in the finals. You're right, Ruby, but you're right. Okay, so that's a perspective. That's insanity if that's true. That or they just don't pay attention. I think there's two different perspectives. What's communicated and they bother to be aware of. That's true. There's a lot going on here. There could be they didn't pay attention. Because, hear me out. Renegade is saying all this, but Bound was unaware of what Renegade is saying. There's a lot of miscommunication here, and I think that's bad. Like, you just, like, that's not good. I don't know. This is confusing. Like, they could have just not read the rules. I don't know. Renegade knows stuff Bound doesn't know. So I'm a little confused on what to believe or what's real. Because I'm hearing stories from, I mean, these are the players. They're the ones who were there. They experienced it. This is what we're hearing. And then we have the podcast last night that's saying something completely different. So it's like, who do I, like, I don't know. Like, I'm getting mixed stories here. It's getting juicy.
That's what I learned. When you were there.
Oh shit! Were you? Does that kind of check you a little bit?
I mean, just because of the way we won winners a little bit, yeah. You know what I mean? Because we're
Just having
reverse swept
no advantage in finals.
Like, why are we going so hard to like reverse sweep them? If like,
Yeah.
Here, push this close.
oh yeah, man.
I don't know. I mean, it was just like, I'm just surprised everyone else knew that because I guess, I don't know. Doesn't seem
Because
right
what
in
was
my
the series? The series total was like 6-6 or something, right?
Yeah, because when
But
game
then
five,
It's kind of interesting because I can understand their perspective where they already beat Shopify and they beat them well, and then they pushed them to the lower brackets, and then Shopify came up and beat them. So in their eyes, maybe they feel like it's tied. You know, I don't know. It's interesting because I understand, like, what was the point of beating Shopify the first time to just, you know, I don't know. It's like it's a very interesting, but it's interesting.
They win.
game 7, so yeah,
And, like,
6-6.
We also pulled a really bad map set in the finals. Like, trust me, I get it. It's fucking, that shit was whack. But those 3 game modes that we lost to them, like in the first 4 maps, like, we're bad at. We've been trying to get better. We have been getting better at all the game modes, but the newer map modes specifically, both assaults, everything Fortress, Origin, Slayer Flag, we've been actively trying to get better on it, but it's like we're still learning it. These maps weren't here last year, so it's still like a learning thing. We definitely learned a lot from the event, but I think that was the more apparent thing that happened. Like, there's another sim where we get a really good map set, we win 4-0, and then we don't improve on the other maps, and this problem happens sometime down the road. I'm not saying I'm happy that we lost, but like, in the grand scheme of things,
Hazy, how's it going? Also, Crass, I agree. Like, where was, like, it's Lunchbox's job to tell the players what's going on so they can focus on just playing and getting prepared. Like, how does this even happen? It is janky that there wasn't a reset, as this seems to be the expected format. Yeah, I think it comes down from my understanding, it comes down to like budget and time, and like they probably rented that facility, so they were probably really time constricted for just a day, for a 1-day tournament. I don't know. It's kind of strange though. It's a learning thing. I think they can learn from this. You know, if they want to do another one, maybe don't do it like this, because obviously it didn't sit well with the players. But if it was made public before the event, they don't have a case. I personally don't know about that. I only found out, for me, when I watched the stream. Just because I never saw any ounce of information about this. I didn't even know what time this event was until like the day of before, you know? So I did not learn about the format until I started my stream and did a watch party. I don't know if there was information about that outside of that. You know? Good. How am I? I'm good. I'm just listening to the OpTic podcast and then maybe play Zelda after, or Halo. I'm not sure. Like Legend said, HCS is trash at announcing stuff. Yeah, they kind of are. They really are. For example, they're so bad that like they don't know how to talk. Tashi, I love you, but like when S&D mode was announced, they never said once clearly, transparently, hey guys, this is gonna be in its own ranked playlist. Okay, don't worry, we're not gonna put it in ranked arena, it's not going in HCS. No, they say such ambiguous crap that we're all running around confused, scared, and worried, you know? Like that's, and then all of a sudden, like we learn on a Twitter post, tweeting to somebody else what's going on. Like, why are we, like, that's annoying. Why are we learning that way? Like, can you just be transparent? You know what I mean? And we don't even know that for certainty, though. Yeah, we don't. It's just like what we're hearing. So it's like, you know, who knows at this point? I'm not going to trust everything I hear. I'm just waiting. I do know for a fact that it's right now not going to be in HCS. That's all I know. Where if it's going to be in its own playlist, I have no idea. That's just what I only know what Tashi said. But like, why couldn't they be more transparent of anything? Like why do we have to like look for it somewhere else? I don't know. It's kind of annoying. What are they talking about in a nutshell? The tournament? I think they're just talking about, for now, the past tournament and who knows where they're going to go from here.
This wasn't a real, like, an HCS event. It was more so, like, just, like, a fun hype thing. And, like, it was really cool K-Sun put it on.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm not sitting there losing sleep over it. Like,
Yeah.
we watched back, like,
That's true.
all the games. Like, we still need to go
just
back and
lost
watch, like,
money.
more stuff. But, yeah, it was just apparent that we need improvement on some of the maps. And, like, most of the maps, though, we're really good at.
Get your wine out. This is about to be this is gonna be a 4-hour stream. I was like, oh, it's just gonna be 50 minutes. It'll be easy. It ain't looking too good right now, guys. It's like, maybe I do have some wine, Ruby. Coffee and wine. Oh my god. You gotta admit that it's valid complaints. Tashi, big fan. But like, can you be transparent? You can't do a 50-minute podcast in 50 minutes. It's valid.
And the big thing too, like a big positive takeaway is like 3 weeks ago, our Slayer looked nothing how it looks 5 days ago. Like
In my chat, a lot of people say y'all weren't good at Slayer.
no, we weren't. We would lose it to like a lot of people.
I think they're good at Slayer now. They definitely
Just
got
like
better.
scamming on repeat, just like running around.
Like, they know how to
losing
make a
shitter
comeback.
teams.
No, not just shitter teams, but like we would lose a lot of them to the top teams. And we've been working on it, but like even now we have things to work on in Slayer. Like we went down 10 and like every Slayer it felt like, and then we would bring it back, which is like a good thing and a bad thing. Like
Yeah,
if we
wait,
just don't go down 10, we'll just like win.
Was it game 5 for the reverse sweep that you went down 10?
No, that
No.
one we just stomped them. The reverse sweep one, we went up like
Or was that
17
game
to 3.
2? I thought there was a Slayer you were down by like
We were
10
down by
or
10 in live fire in the finals, came back and won. We were down by 14 on the Street Slayer, came back and
Yeah.
won to get knocked out.
Oh,
They
shit.
could have beat us, but we just came back and won. But yeah, like I said, Slayer being maps 2 and 5 is very important, and getting like land reps like that was really good for us. But we still have a lot of things to work on. I don't think we're anywhere close to our potential yet. So
Yeah.
it's just like, I don't know, I'm not too pissed about
Shout out K-San, man.
Yeah, that's
Coming out
cool.
of nowhere, throwing a Halo tournament, 50K
I agree. That was fun.
just out of his
At the end of the
fucking
day, it
bank
was fun to
account,
watch.
Probably.
it. Fuck no.
I don't know how K-San.
no.
I don't know how K-San fucking throws these
He
together.
definitely
but
could pull it out of his pocket, but I don't think it was his pocket.
He is needed. So was the K-San land a dub or no?
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
that,
are you?
that HQ was a fucking dub.
Yeah, it was pretty vibey.
Yeah,
I'd say. It
really?
was pretty
Yeah, that
good.
was
the
cool.
best PCs, monitors I've played on. Like, we're not really the monitor.
know.
How cool would it be if they had more like events like this that they didn't have? Like, I wish they had more events like this mixed in with like the real ones, like the majors and stuff, because then we could like watch more lands, and then it might be, I don't know, it'd be cool even if you can't go to it like as a viewer and stuff. You know what I mean? Like maybe more small lands like this at facilities like that, so we can just watch it from home and stuff. I think that'd be cool. Who's the guy in the middle? All like everybody. His name's Maniac. Everybody from OpTic usually has a pretty big presence in the gaming scene. You know. But yeah, Lacey, how's it going? Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know
The
about
PC
monitors,
though
yeah.
was insane.
I just want to say I don't really know. That's Maniac, right? He's OpTic Maniac, former Halo Pro. Holy crap! Why don't I know who he is? I just saw Ruby say it was Maniac. I'm so like, what? Okay, somebody educate me. When did Maniac play Halo? And why don't I know about it? I know. I'm gonna admit that I just don't know. So I'm with Avi on this one. Just tell me. Halo homework was not done again. Halo 3 and Reach. Yeah, I wish. I really do wish I got into Halo, like the comp scene at that time. I just never did. I really wish I got into it sooner because I really like it. It's my favorite part of Halo. I'm really unfortunate that I didn't really get into it until Infinite. So thank you for letting me know. I do know all the OGs though, except for him. So that's cool. You learn more every day, you know? Anyways, let's continue.
Insane.
7-stream streak. Let's go.
Like-
Okay, we're never getting through this. I think he played for Status Quo. And another high-profile team that I can't remember. Okay. Man, what happened to Status Quo? Like, where'd they go? Remember them? I do. Oh, woo. Where'd they go? All right. What time do you think we're going to finish this podcast? Any guesses? So no longer relevant? Well, I guess I want to know is how did Maniac get involved in OpTic? What does he do now? What's his story? 4 p.m. Friday. Yeah. The whole stream is the whole stream. Oh my god. Oh man. Don't worry, guys. We're gonna get somewhere today, okay? I want y'all to stop complaining. Let's get back to the podcast.
But they just had
Consistent
to-
360 frames.
Yeah.
Just
Really?
doesn't change. Like,
That motherfucker was not.
That thing
budging.
was a
It
tank,
not
bro.
budging.
Yeah.
Do you think-
Do you see this podcast setup? I'm actually gonna have this set up myself for the Jungle Crew podcast. Mrs. J doesn't know it yet, but she's gonna build me this entire setup, and then I'll invite somebody every week for the podcast. It'll be fun. Yeah. I mean, we have we have every tool. We can build anything we want. We can make a building YouTube channel. You know, I can't keep up with all the work. Like, I could become a DeWalt girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm already a DeWalt girl. Maybe, I wonder what those curtains are hiding. The rest of the area. Duh. Oh my god. He signed to OpTic as a content creator in Halo 5. That's actually really cool. Just that butcher block is $1,000. This is why Hazy's gifting us 500 bits right now, because she wants to see us with the butcher block, and she wants the Jungle Crew podcast to have a podcast. Anyways, I did not anticipate this stream to be as long as it is, because it's gonna be. I did not anticipate the entire stream. I should just take Zelda off the entire title, pretty much. This isn't looking too good for you Zelda fans out there. I'm just gonna remove it just in case. We might be here for a long time. There we go. Don't hate me, guys. Hate the podcast. Okay, not me though. It never does. Okay, Leah, out of nowhere, I saw you lurking, but like, Hazy gets a carrot. I did not want to read that out loud. Anyways, Hazy does get a carrot. Hazy gets a carrot. Hazy, I'm gonna give you one Y. I'm sorry. I don't have enough room for the extra Y. My bad. Anyways, deal with it. Here we are. We're going to the beautiful section over here. Yeah. Hazy, please. I had no room for the Y. Are you mad at me, Hazy? Do you want me to add the Y? Are you mad? Do you want me to add the Y? If you're mad, I'll do it. But if you aren't mad, it's okay. You're the real Hazy. Whoever that imposter is who has like the 1Y, that's just like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Definite imposter. I added the German audio pack to Infinite, and it's hard. Man, when I raided the Crux yesterday, he was like, oh, so it's really late where you are? And I was like, no, it's the afternoon. He's like, oh, why'd you get off stream then? And I'm like, bruh, sometimes we have things we gotta do. What are you talking about? Like, you don't know my schedule? But then I was like, he's from Europe. They say stuff like that. They just be saying crap. You Europeans. All right, back to the podcast, guys. Shh.
I think that makes a huge difference with Halo Infinite. Frames and shit.
Yeah,
They made it-
huge difference.
Because
made me
I'll
think
see
earlier, so-
random people cap their shit at like 180. Some will cap it at like 240.
Depends
Others
on
I'll
the
see their shit at like
computer and specs.
400.
Yeah, Druck.
Does it really make a difference
Fuck yeah.
as far as like what
Yeah.
just how it feels?
Just
Yeah.
Like your aimer, how it feels, like even
Who is
like
this guy?
visually, it makes a difference. I think like
makes a
that was the
massive
first time- I
difference.
don't know if you guys ever put on 360 hertz before. That was the first time I
Never.
ever played on it, and
Yeah.
it literally felt like I was playing like in the future.
Really?
Wait.
It was insane.
Like a good
Like,
thing, though?
like insanely good. But like at the LAN events, like
No, like everything makes a difference. Let me put this in perspective. It even makes a difference for me. My game went ballistic when I changed it to locked versus unlocked. Unlocked feels a lot better. He's got to ask the dumb questions. Okay, don't get wrong when I ask dumb questions then, okay? It's even. It's even. You know, I didn't know who he was, so my bad. Now I know. I want to thank you guys for telling me. Okay, also, Hazy, why is Jake playing at 60 FPS? It kind of makes me feel bad because he's still pretty good, you know? Man, you tell him I think he's so talented. He's so talented. He should join the Jungle Crew team that will go to a LAN someday. It's going to be really cool jerseys. You just wait. You just wait. I'll invite him to the podcast. Just like this. He has to drop it to 60 for Origin. I don't like Origin. I love Origin. But do they not test these maps on Xbox? Like, holy moly. Tashi? Sorry. Okay.
like there's no 360 hertz like at the normal ones. So
Yeah, because the PCs we play on at LAN events are outdated.
Do you think you need to play with as many frames
HCS,
as possible?
update your
I mean,
shit.
why the fuck not?
I just feel like what do you cap yours, don't you?
Yeah, I kept them at 200 because like
It's PCs that we
the
play
PCs
on.
on LAN are like really bad. So I have to do that.
I like
No wonder why Spartan was trying to optimize it. Because the PCs are shitty. Man, he was just trying to suspiciously make in a suspicious way, but not trying to be suspicious. Tried to make the game optimized because those PCs are shit. Now we get it. Momo, how's it going? Welcome to the podcast. I mean, the OpTic Halo podcast. Welcome to the Jungle Crew podcast today. I'm Jay Tracer. Today we're doing a reaction on a podcast while I podcast. This is the future. Anyways, continue.
like regular events, the PCs are
Yeah.
shit.
They're shit.
But at the Kson event, they're just fucking god
Why do you
tier.
think Sparty got banned? Because he was trying to make his PC better.
he went all
What do
out.
you- what do
He
you-
was like really
Have
trying
you guys
to make
ever?
his
Oh my god.
ever spoken about that publicly? Like, is that
I mean-
kind of like do you hold over Sparty's head that
I feel like he was wrongfully banned.
Yeah, I feel
Oh,
like
really?
Okay.
I feel like it's wrong to ban him the rest of the year too. Like he
Yes,
should just like
I
serve
agree.
1 year. The fact
Should've
that
just
he's
been
banned
one
the
turn,
rest
one
of the year
one
is
turn,
crazy.
one
Anything.
turn.
Can you
Yeah.
break down like what he was doing?
I just remember he was downloading. Was it like some FPS thing? Or
He was trying to just make his PC better.
Like,
He had like
play the
a
games
like a
better.
This is so
preloaded
funny.
PC optimization thing on his
Kind
fucking
of.
USB
on his,
stick.
yeah, that's what it was. He had like on his flash drive, and he had like
Oh
a bunch
my
of like
God.
PC BIOS settings like changed.
Yeah,
I
he
guess it
knows-
was just like
yeah.
not allowed. And I think he only did it on like one of his SSDs. The other one he didn't. But then he decided like to play his like last match on that, and they like found it, made a big old deal about it.
Did
It
anyone?
was definitely a troll.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
definitely something he should have talked about before doing and not just do
Mhm.
it.
Yeah, like ask.
Yeah, but like getting banned for the whole year, I
Kind of like how Legend should have asked before he tweeted the tweet. Got it.
thought was like OD as hell.
Yeah, that kind of was insane. But it's like, who knows what he could have been
I
doing
mean,
to
yeah,
those.
but dude, it's Sparty. Like
Yeah,
this guy's
Sparty.
played more games than all four of us combined.
That's
is
true.
Is he
Guy-
known as
He loves it.
a head
Loves
case?
it.
Like dead zones? Like, is he the biggest?
Sparty is probably.
Is there a few people in the scene that are known as?
All right, first of all, it's Penguin now, not Dead Zone. Get it right. But does Penguin head case? I didn't know that. I mean, he would know that because he played for OpTic last season. Bounds answers to just unplug his controller. Anyways, at an SSG event, yeah. He's talking about changing your Dead Zone. Oh. Carry on. I hate this place. I hate it here. I hate everything about this place.
The head
Okay.
case players
Yeah.
that you can
Yeah.
list.
Sparty's
That you wanna
up-
list?
I won't
Sparty's
list,
up
but
there.
there's a lot.
Sparty's one of them.
Well, who else is a big?
There's
head
a lot.
case?
Show us. Tell us.
Me, if
I feel like Legends kind of a head case a little bit.
Nah.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not
he
like that,
does.
bro.
I feel like you want.
It's not like that, bro. This is the best podcast I've ever watched in my life. Besides this one right now.
Like, I feel like you would just like stick to something.
Oh yeah,
And then
no,
just,
I
like-
do.
What you drinking?
Yeah, I never change my stance or my deads, and I just like get used to like one thing.
No, but when we were playing,
Guys, every time Legend speaks, I don't understand him. What did he just say? Like, I have a hard time understanding him. Oh man, I don't know how they do voice comms with him. I just don't get it. I don't know what he says. I couldn't even read skill issue. I mean, to be fair, when British people talk, I don't understand them either. Most of the time. I know that sounds weird, but I actually do struggle with understanding. Like, some accents for me are just harder to understand than others. He likes to stick with one setting. Thank you, Crass. Thank you. I like this. You guys explain stuff. I like it.
he was like, "Yo, make sure you guys' Steam Dead zones aren't on." He was like,
No, I'm just making sure your settings are right, bro.
I actually like that a lot.
Actually, I do.
I feel
Oh, I understand Croatians English better than English speakers in Britain. Yes. I don't know why. I don't. For the life of me, I don't know why. I have no idea what Mrs. J is saying most of the time. Little chihuahua.
I feel like all of you are like
Because
that.
I like let that shit slip by and just play it.
This is going to
front
take
balance. You kind of
ages.
went too with the monitors. Okay.
Okay, we have to go back. I'm missing everything. Guys, stop distracting me. Okay, Hazy, where you gotta be? Okay? Where you gotta be?
Play it. And be like, I was getting kind of
Front
fried.
balance. You kind of went too with the monitors. Okay.
Huh?
I said you kind of head case with the monitors.
What? How it's
Because I would
fucking
never switch my
tilted?
monitor ever until you brought it up to me.
"Nah, you not switching your monitor ever is like some crazy shit though."
Wait,
That's
what is
true.
this? What does this mean?
Like when I'm just playing on LAN, like whatever's just there.
He
I
just
play
leaves his
on.
monitor like whatever the guy in front of him played on.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Oh,
I don't
like-
even change much, but I change my monitor.
Are you talking about like brightness?
Yeah,
and-
like
like
FPS
AMA
mode.
and fucking
Yeah.
Oh.
FPS1,
Do you even know
FPS2?
what any of that means, or do you just know like what you play at home? I'm
For
gonna
me,
just
it's all
I know what
PC,
it
bro,
feels
but
like.
it at least makes me feel comfortable, like knowing that I'm playing on the same shit I was just.
Do you
playing
have monitor settings in like your notes?
They have to change all of that crap? Oh my god, no wonder why it takes forever to get through tournaments. That sucks. They have to sign into their account, make sure the monitor looks good. I never even thought about that. Obviously, everyone's going to be playing at 240, right? Because that's the cap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a
When you
picture of
I
it.
do, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
No, but he would just play whatever the guy in front of him played.
200? They don't play at 240 at tournaments? I thought it was always capped at 240. I always wondered about that as I look at the kittens that OpTic saves. Also, Formal saves kittens too. He is a cat. So OpTic still saves kittens. By the way. Legend said he caps at 200 because of LAN. Huh, I was always under the impression it was 240. I don't know, why? I always know it was like the 200 range, but I didn't know 200. Not necessarily about the monitor, but just about their account setting. Yeah, like I couldn't imagine. It would drive me crazy to have to sign into my account constantly on different computers all like weekend long, which is why I'm not a pro, guys. I know, it's hard to believe.
Like that's insane.
Like you get on there after
someone's
like,
coming
Yeah, he
correct,
could,
right?
like-
but someone's not coming.
Yeah,
correct.
someone's
not
That's the
coming
thing.
correct.
Like, picture who could be playing before you. Fucking. Let's call out a player right
No,
now. It
like-
sucks.
Like last year, I played with bounce on bounce setup like majority of the time.
I mean, that's
Like
some
he would
bad
play
shit.
and then I would
That's
like
some
play
bad
next or
shit.
something. So kind of worked out.
I feel like that's a good thing though. To mentally not. You're so confident that you're not even, because once you start thinking about monitor settings,
I start tweaking.
what monitor
man.
I'm playing on, the height of the chair, how it's leaned.
Okay, the height of the chair is crazy. Like if you actually care about that, no, the
That's what I
sporty
would
like
think
the
about.
sporty with the box.
Okay, to be fair, it matters to me, man. It matters to me. The height of the chair and the height of the monitor would actually drive me crazy if it's not where I wanted it to be. So to in that extent, I do understand. Height of the chair matters more in M&K too. Well, to me, like I actually like my monitors like kind of high, and I like being kind of low on the chair. I don't know, like the reason why I had to ditch that trash lazy boy chair was because it was so high and I didn't want to raise my monitors because I liked how everything was perfectly. Like it fits perfectly to my desk where my camera is. That chair was so high, my neck was starting to hurt. Like it matters. Like that stuff actually matters. It's called having good posture. And we know he doesn't have that, so it's okay. It's okay, Ben. We know.
Boxes in the monitor, that is some tweaker shit.
Oh, yeah.
That's tweaker shit.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but can you explain why Formal sits in a folding chair on LAN? I want to know, Formal. Tell us. What is it the secret to sit on a really uncomfortable chair?
Yeah,
Does do shit
Yeah,
like
They had
that.
like
That's
cooking
weird.
books.
Is there anyone besides Sparty that kind of does shit like that?
No fucking way.
I don't think so.
Kason trying to host MLG Anaheim next year with COD and
That'd be
Halo.
cool.
Did y'all ever get to experience Anaheim?
Next
Not-
year,
not
huh?
MLG.
You know, I think there's going to be a season 5, and that makes me so happy. Only reason I say that is because APG, my trustable, reliable resource, as a trustable internet resource, was talking about next season. And then they were saying, like, I don't know, they're saying this. I don't know. I'm getting vibes that we're going to have seasons until the next Halo because they'll know that Halo will truly crumble if they don't. It will crumble. We need HCS.
Not MLG.
Bro, that was the best event.
Anaheim's were the best.
I don't even get why though. Like,
Yeah,
what's
Dude, the area's so lit. Like it's like
nice?
Disneyland's here. There's a road.
Oh, Disney World is better. Disney World is better. Disneyland has a tiny little f***ing castle, okay? Let's talk about that, okay? I don't care.
That goes to like hotels here, convention center.
Is
And it's
Anaheim
like-
the place with the stadium? Or am I thinking of something else? Like
Anaheim's
some
the
sort of
Hilton, the Marriott. There's a fucking
Maybe
roundabout
I'm
here.
thinking of something else.
The whole venue's all glass.
Let me get a picture of MLG Anaheim. Yeah. What fucking event
yeah.
was this?
Okay.
Yeah.
What was
Wait,
this?
Yeah, you won. Yeah, you won.
You guys did play there actually. In
I think,
no,
I think I like
This
tied
doesn't
it.
show me
Something.
stuff.
it was a COVID one though.
No, it is vibey. It is super nice. Like the restaurants and
And
shit.
then the
around it.
Hilton bar is just like fucking. It's the picture that Kason tweeted.
Yeah, AV,
Lars
that's
just went
true.
out that bar.
Nah, I
How
think
many
they're
days have you
just
won?
now diving
Not that
into...
many.
Like, we're not getting a Halo game for a very long time. So, like, they have to do HCS. If we don't have HCS, like, the game, the franchise will suffer, I think, a lot. HCS is, like, I was just talking to Mrs. J the other day, is now, like, we have some of the best, like, the Halo players we have now are just getting better, and they're so good, and now's the time to keep going. Like, they're all getting older. If you stop now, like, I don't know, some of these like OG players, I don't know if they'd come back later on, you know, like now's the time to keep going, like really. And we've had a lot of new teams kind of come in, and that's really exciting because like we went through a period where a bunch of like organizations were like leaving Halo esports, and now we have like a bunch of new ones, and that's really exciting. So like that's good. We got to keep this momentum going, you know?
No, okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've been down. It is pretty nice.
I haven't been there since like 2016. I
Sorry,
think.
that's actually a really nice place.
Did you watch
Sweet.
party that? Didn't you watch party in 2022?
That would be cool to do that
Or was it
again.
Kansas City?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be down.
All right, so after this Kason event, how we feeling?
Yeah, I mean, I think Formal's
Confident.
going to become a content creator once he
I don't think any of
retires.
us are tweaking.
I mean, he's already
like
kind
I
of
said,
built the
there's just, like,
platform.
You can only get like so much practice. Like, and what that event was like good land practice, and like
Yeah.
good to see what we're actually improving on or what we need improvement on.
I feel
and
like-
there are apparent things we need improvement on.
Y'all's backs were against the wall a few times, and I feel like you showed really good.
We showed heart. We didn't just get rolled over
Yeah,
and just
That's
get
true.
4-1 like that. It could have very well been like we battled, which is like a good sign from a new team.
right.
That's I mean,
Did any of you feel like you were dominating?
Hmm?
Any of you feel like you were dominating this event? Or like playing
Shopify?
really good?
No.
I don't think any of us really tried that hard.
You
No.
feel like there's still so much potential with this team. So when you're all
Yeah.
on fire,
I mean, like, I'm not gonna give away too much shit, but yeah, we definitely have a lot of things we need to work on that would make us seem insane, in my opinion. So
what could be the name for a Halo podcast?
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
There's five
I feel
of-
like you would have to do
there's five
a
of
few
those.
episodes and then kind of figure it out.
Do these even have names? I feel like these don't even have names. Like
they don't.
they don't even have
They're
names.
just springing this on us and just like making us have our backs against the wall randomly. I don't know what this is about.
God has game chat.
Game chat.
I think that's the name of it. COD is game
That's
chat.
what they came up with.
Me and
Game
his is
chat?
the fly cash. I don't think the OpTic pod's a fucking. Just the OpTic pod. Which is around
Low
the
key in a
bar.
business meeting, thinking
Believe
about what
the
to call
hype.
the podcast and during the
There we go.
the
I
podcast.
sell merch. I
This is
keep
Believe the
all
Hype?
the profit.
No, one thing is not this pod though.
We
Thank
can
you,
start with
Formal.
Bound.
Formal's like
Do we just
the
should
most
we
logical
just go
person
through
here.
How do I
each
fix this
person's entire career?
for me the most
Let's go.
logical person here. He really is.
Go through each
fucking-
person's entire career. I'm actually interested.
Kill a half hour.
And I
No,
think
there we go.
Legends.
I think I got it. Yeah.
Bound. Where did you come from? Because even when I played Halo
The depths of
5,
hell.
I like didn't. Even when I played Halo 5, you like weren't there,
I was there.
and you didn't
I
even
was
go
there.
to an event. You were. It seems like you were playing the entire time, but you just never competed. Like you were always in like the 2s,
Oh.
the 4s, money 8s or something. But where?
I mean,
Here,
yeah.
where were you at before Halo 5? What were you doing?
He was just
Like,
a boy.
competing-wise?
Yeah.
He was just a
Not even
kid.
competing.
Wasn't he like 2 or 5? How old is he? He was in middle school. That's where he was. How old is Bound? Trying to finish middle school. Like, what do you mean? Where was he? He wasn't. I don't know. Ugh, funny.
Competing, just what you were doing in life, what game you were playing. When Halo
Probably
5 came
like in
out,
high
you
school
were
or
ready to
something,
fucking start
maybe. I don't
competing.
know.
Like,
Yeah, I mean, when Halo 5 came out, I definitely like started taking it serious. I feel like not even like serious. I just started like actually keeping up with it, and was intrigued. I mean, I'd watch you play H2A and shit like that. I'd keep up with H2A, but it was so damn boring, and it just broke all
Just
the time.
picking his nose in
But
the
I
middle of the
kinda watched it.
question. No
But yeah, when
biggie.
H5 came out, I was like all in. But I never wanted to compete. I just liked playing.
really?
Yeah.
When you played H2A, were you like, God, this game's shit?
Well, I didn't even like play it like that because it was so broken. So I would
So
just
what,
like.
what were you
Well,
playing?
I would kind of play it, and I just play like the PGL or, yeah, the PGL 1v1 ladders. And I just get fucking slammed on there. And then I just like watch people play, like fucking Contra, do 1v1s and shit like that.
Damn,
and
you're
he
a
was
big
a
Contra
god.
fan?
Yeah, Contra's a god.
So were you ever grinding anything until Halo 5?
Not really like that. I mean, I played Destiny a little bit. I played Destiny a good amount, probably in between there, like 2015, even like when Halo 5 came out. Because I didn't fuck with Halo 5 when the AR and radar era. And
That's when I competed.
Yeah, I didn't fuck with none of
The
that.
fucking worst.
Like I would play it occasionally, but I didn't really fuck with it like that. I played COD, like MWR, a good amount with my friends from school. I was just
Okay.
like a straight casual. But when I knew that they were gonna remove like the AR radars, when I kind of started taking it serious. I mean, I played against
Yeah.
John a little bit too back then.
I mean, who would want AR
Me and John, like,
radars?
started
That's
a
just
beef back
crap.
then. A little rivalry.
Y'all really had beef? Was it like
They
a
still do.
2v2,
No.
1v1 beef? Because
Yeah.
I wasn't even in the, like, once I stopped playing Halo 5, I never watched another tournament or anything.
Fake Halo fan.
But I would hear of the name Bound. And I knew, like, Renegade was like a 2v2, 1v1 kid. Is that what y'all were running?
Yeah, pretty
Did
much.
people play ones? I know there were 2v2s.
It was pretty much just me and John, just like beefing 1v1 wise.
What,
We
really?
just had like huge 1v1 egos, yeah.
Was it like y'all didn't really know each other like that? But like you heard he was decent. You probably started placing decent at events.
Yeah.
So you're like, who the fuck does this kid think
I think
he
I just
is?
had like I kind of still do, but I feel like I just had like the biggest ego.
Yeah, it was just like two big ass egos.
yeah, like it was just kind of like
You both
You're
still
not
do,
fucking
right?
Good. It's still
like,
kind of like
we
that,
would
but
just
like
beef.
back then it was like real hatred.
Do y'all get like do y'all get like nostalgia from Halo 5? Because I feel like you
Yeah.
two are genuine like Halo 5 fucking
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Fans.
I miss Halo 5. The
I
way
do.
you probably think about Halo 3 is the way I think about Halo 5.
Hmm.
It's
I mean, you
like-
don't get a little bit of nostalgia like seeing yourself back then?
I mean, yeah, a little
Just because
bit.
the last time you played?
Thing is with me there just weren't like many clips and shit. I
It's 'cause
just have
you're
to like
old.
You remember Halo 5?
Oh, Halo 5 I had no nostalgia for Halo 5, actually PTSD. Whenever I retired, no, I swear, I'm not even kidding.
Oh,
It just
man. I did from the
flashback to me
campaign
right
as
now.
well.
Whenever I stopped playing Halo 5, I never watched Halo 5 again because it like hurt to watch.
It's so funny,
Like
actually.
everything about it. I could like feel the heavy aim. Just seeing a thrust in every single
I understand
fucking
where he's
fight,
coming
shit
from.
placing, shit team, shit performances out of me. Nate's yelling at me. So once I retired from Halo 5, I just never watched it again.
That's
So
funny.
for me, Halo 5, absolutely not. But I feel like you two, Frosty, and you didn't play Halo 5, really?
Did.
Oh, you did? Was he amongst
He was 5. He couldn't play it.
He was getting
the
railed.
crew?
Nah.
No, he's more of like a.
Like
Right?
when the tourney stopped?
That's when he started playing.
Okay.
Like, after like 20.
He's like a COVID
Sorry.
kid. A COVID.
You're a COVID
Yeah.
kid?
Legend
He's a
looks
COVID
really
kid.
young.
Yeah.
So how did you get into that? Were you playing Halo 5 this whole time, or did you get
Yeah.
into it really late?
No, I was competing like doing. Oh, sorry. I was competing doing like online tournaments and shit, but I was like way too young to like go to an event.
Uh-huh.
So like, I just never went to an event and
was funny.
started playing like seriously around like 2019, 2020.
Did
I
you
was-
even play with these guys?
What
With
did
the
he say?
shit-
I need a TDLR. What did he say? Crass? What did Legend just say? Something about 2020. I need help with this.
Ping? Like
Yeah,
what?
I was. I even played like
He said he's a baby that started playing seriously around 2019, 2020. Okay. I agree, Leah. He's like, where were you when you were playing Halo 5? I was like, he's an infant. He was an infant. He couldn't play. He said, was too young to go to events. I think 2020 is when he was born. Oh my god. Oh my god.
a 2v2 tournament with Bound, like
Really?
the shit,
And what was
like,
your ping?
probably like 140 or something.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think we ended up losing to John too. Yeah.
Only because the ping, though.
And we were using like party. We were using like party chat and shit. It was pretty troll.
So who won most of the 1v1s?
What between who?
You and John.
Like when it mattered or no?
Dude, that's the thing with him, dude.
Wait,
I asked
Matt?
him the same shit.
If it matters, I mean, John can answer. But if it didn't matter, then probably John.
He got me an infinite. I'll give him an
Yeah.
infinite.
He has you in Infinite?
I'd
He-
say Halo 5 too.
He beat me
But
on
Halo
he
5,
beat me
does
on
he have
LAN, on main stage. Like I gotta give it to him.
Halo 5, did he have you?
So humble.
I don't know. I took fours way more serious. Like Bound was like still like a ones twos kid.
That shit means everything.
That's all
to me.
he
That
fucking
shit
had.
means
That's all he
everything.
played,
That
that's-
shit means everything to me, man.
And, like,
that shit means everything.
Did he
to
even
me.
have like a Force team? Wow.
No.
He wouldn't play fours. I
Bro,
remember.
I still don't even like fours like that. I'm like,
You're waiting for 2v2 and 1v1 tourneys
I'm
still?
waiting for this from
That
Halo
explains
1
a lot.
shit. Like me versus the ogres. No, the thing is, I feel like me and John only teamed up just because like we just wanted to beat Shotzi in Halo 5. Because Shotzi was like just like that in Halo 5 twos. And me and John were like, he's not fucking like that. But me and John were like,
Yeah, there's a lot of skills in 2s that, there's a little bit more you can get away with in 4s. I think 2s and even 1v1s, you just can't get away with stuff. So yeah, it does mean a little bit different stuff,
the only ones who were
Was
like,
that a thing? Shotzi was him in 2s?
I wouldn't want to say he
Was he the
him.
final boss?
Yeah, because I would play with Ant.
Just has it so good in everything.
Yeah, no, he was just. Yeah,
Yeah, but me
he
and John were
was
just like the two that were like, he's not that good. So that's why we like,
Yeah, like everyone rolled over to kind of accept it, and then
yeah.
I felt like because me and Ant used to play like all the time, like twos, and then I would kind of be like, I don't know, like I kind of want to beat you, like I want to play against you, and I played with like 5 different people, I could not beat them. I was like, dude, like
Who would Ant play with?
play with like
Whoever.
Falcated,
Just whoever.
And just anyone he played with, they'd win?
Okay, I'm not gonna say that, but yeah, he put up a fight with pretty much anyone.
Why
If
was
I
he?
were.
Why was he so good? See, we can gas Shotsies. He's on the squad.
Ever like give you a free kill.
I feel like Ant's like flow state. I feel that's the best way I could explain it. Like when he's like in flow state, like he's playing perfect. Like
Yeah,
it's
literally,
like
like,
it's
perfect.
genuinely
Weren't his-
irritating.
Weren't his settings like weird as fuck?
yeah. He was-
Like southpaw or something?
yeah.
And like, wait, what does that even mean? Like, did he aim with his left?
He
stick?
shot. He shot
He
with
sh-
his left trigger.
Yeah.
Huh.
But did he aim with his right?
That's weird.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine
and
that.
then is that the only thing that's flipped? Like he just shot with his left trigger?
Yeah, I think that's like
That's
I think
so
that's like the
weird.
main thing. I think the bumpers are also flipped too, so he might have been like
Yeah.
He was also like the only person like spring jumping like every fucking time. And it was like, that wasn't the glitch, the
Maybe.
backboard glitch. He was doing it
That would make
every time
sense.
Even when
perfectly.
we did this Halo 3 thing, he had every single jump. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, I don't even know these.
Yep.
And he's
That's
just
cool.
doing it first try.
Every time, yeah.
Fucking Bashotzi was running y'all shit? That's crazy.
Nah, I wouldn't say he was running us. It was just like...
Who was the crew?
I don't think he beat me and you.
No, he did a couple of times. But I feel like we definitely had him more than he had us.
So it'd be you two versus him. He'd be playing with who? Falcated?
Yeah. We're like Trippy. We're like Skeptify.
For money?
Yeah.
Was there a lot of money twos and shit?
Yeah.
during
There
this
was
era?
there was a lot.
Did you ever get into that?
No, it was before Sun.
Didn't even want to too high of ping. I feel like, God, I don't even know how you
Are they doing twos
got
today, Ruby?
into Halo as much as you did.
Legend doesn't like. I remember at the end of like one of was it scrims or something? Legend was like getting on Renegade's case about like, why can't you just play for passion? You know, what's the heck? And then Renegade's like, why would I do that for free? So like, like Legend's not like somebody who does that. You know what's impressive? What rank is Ogre 2 right now on mouse and keyboard? Like, didn't he just start? It's actually really impressive. Where is he at right now? He's been streaming like every day almost.
Because I feel like to play the best people, your ping's just going to be high as shit.
I mean, I was just like competing in Europe. So like when you play against like other European player
Were you the best over there by far?
in Europe,
Were you like, God, everyone's horrible?
I mean, not really until like
What?
until
Nah,
Infinite.
that's
Like,
crazy.
nah, I was not the best for sure. But yeah, Infinite, yeah, I was definitely like the best player.
Wow.
I don't even know if I agree with that. I feel like it's like you and Shabby Eye Dagger. Like going bluff and bluff.
Bro,
That guy's a
come
fucking.
on,
That
bro.
guy's insane. Still.
Wait, who's next after Legend?
In EU?
Yeah.
Snipe
Is there anyone like that? Snipe Drone?
I would say he's number 2.
I'll
But
say
Snipe-
anyone.
I don't know. I just know that I just started watching his streams and him and the titles were saying mouse and keyboard like new to it. So I don't know about that.
Really?
I'll say like Woodum,
Snipe Drone is
SLG,
crazy.
I would say Snipe Drone pre-game, sir.
or that
If you know, you know.
That
That's-
London
I mean, that's
event,
all I'm
he was
saying.
literally going insane.
That's all.
that
And
London
guess
event.
what? That was before he got on the game, sir. I remember talking to him at SLC, and he was like, "I don't like this shit." And I'm playing him, and he's throwing nades accidentally in fights. I swear on everything. You can ask him.
Wait, what did he use before that?
The best players in Europe right now are Team Nemesis. Those are pretty good players. That team's gonna be like a top 7 or 6. Just wait. Like those are really good players. And one of them, SLG, was on Quadrant with Legend before.
A scuff.
Who do you think?
Me?
Yeah.
I have no idea, bro.
Just say
Probably,
SLG,
Yeah,
bro.
just guess one of your boys.
Yeah,
Guess
I was
one
gonna
of
say
your boys.
SLG too.
Who was your old team? You,
It was me, SLG, Chick, and Sika. Fuck.
you,
Keeps moving the
SLG,
mic to
Chick
him.
and Sika.
Cheek.
Yeah.
Chick.
Chick.
The male
Yeah.
model nurse.
Oh, okay. Was
The
he
male
a nurse?
model nurse.
I don't know. I
He
think
was.
so.
He is a nurse.
Yeah.
Huh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, what was your question?
I guess were any of them close to your fucking level? Because during that Quadrant team, I was like, I kind of like this team. Like, I kind of rooted for you guys, not gonna lie. But I really didn't know you were like the standout god player that everyone wanted to pick up.
Yeah, I don't think Legend's somebody who likes doing content, truthfully. It doesn't seem like he's likes doing all this stuff. He just likes playing Halo and he's passionate. Yeah.
Did you know you were that guy?
I mean, I
Like,
don't think it
holy
was
shit,
like
these
that.
other teams are gonna want me.
Nah, I don't think it was like that. It was just
Holy
like
shit, who want me?
all of us, like as a team, we're just like playing very good together. I was not like taking over every time. There was a couple of times I was like taking over, but I feel like
Just all
general-
the fucking time.
in general as a team we're just like playing very good. That's it.
He's
Were
humble.
you surprised when? Because it just went. You were on Quadrant,
Mm-hmm.
and then what? SSG picked you up once. Am I doing this right? Renegade. Wait.
No, that was last year, Sam.
Yeah. Who did y'all drop and picked up Legend?
Penguin.
Penguin.
Oh.
Yeah. Were you surprised when they dropped?
Wait, were you saying you have a hard time understanding Legend? Yes, I do not understand him at all. But like as I was saying earlier, I also have a hard time understanding people like who have a British accent. It's just like some accents I just have a hard time. But Renegade, I don't understand him either, and he speaks English, American English. He just mumbles too much. I don't know how they do with voice comms. Like, but all voice comms and Halo is kind of confusing. Like, they're all like, blah, 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 blah. But like, you know, when they say dead, like that's all you hear. Wrong chat. Axion, that's crazy. That's crazy. What other stream are you in? What's better than this? They only need to. That was so funny. That was great.
Penguin had picked you up, or were you kind of involving yourself with him before that? Like, did you know it was gonna sort of happen? It's something you wanted to do.
That's right.
But no, it was pretty
y'all
good.
secretly playing twos
Tell your
and
little
shit.
scumbag story.
My scumbag story?
Yeah,
Scumbag
SSG
story?
Scumbag story.
Let's hear how
Okay,
dirty you
legend.
did Penguin.
Okay, so let me recall. So yeah, so I don't want to do it. It's fucked. Should I do it?
You want me to do it? I'll do it
Go
way
on,
worse.
Go on.
All right, we wanted Stellar.
Oh.
We asked Stellar. Stellar said, "I'm fucking down." Me, Joey, and Stellar were in a Discord call late night. He's talking shit about Bound, talking shit about SSG. We're like, boom, book it. All right, let's get this contract going.
Wait,
We sent
what
a contract
happened?
talking shit about SSG. Fucking down. Me.
Go on.
All right, we wanted Stellar.
Oh.
They wanted Stellar. Okay.
Yeah, we asked Stellar. Stellar said, "I'm fucking down." Me, Joey, and Stellar were in a Discord call late night. He's talking shit about Bound, talking shit about SSG.
So Stellar was talking shit about Bound and shit about SSG, and he's still on SSG?
We're like, boom, book it. All right, let's get this contract going. We sent a contract. SSG's like, fuck no.
They sent a contract to Stellar.
And then Bound gets tight that we didn't ask him. He probably comes up with some weird plan with Eco. Yo, let's just fuck with them. Let's get Legend. Let's hold Stellar. And then, but tell them we're still negotiating. Let's sign Legend. They tell us Stellar can't get picked up. I message Legend.
Wait, why couldn't Stellar get picked up? SSG didn't want to let him go, or because Stellar said, like Stellar looked like he wanted to go to
And I'm
OpTic,
like,
but
yo, you want to?
OpTic or SSG said no, so it didn't matter if he was with Eco. Is that what I'm understanding? Like Stellar, like, are we on the same page here? Stellar didn't care if he was still with Eco. Is this like a story that's not real in our heads, like a narrative that we're all making that's not true? Like, I thought Stellar didn't want to leave SSG. I thought Stellar wanted to stay with Eco. So like Stellar was like, nah, I want to go on OpTic. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like SSG was like, no way. So like SSG was like, you can't have Stellar because it's all trading, right? Stellar and Eco are a duo. That's what I thought. But it appears that Stellar was like, okay to go to OpTic because Eco's not even in this equation. Like, he's never in an equation in a Halo conversation, though. That's just sad. Don't forget Lucid's dad leaking that OpTic was trying to get Stellar. I do remember Lucid's dad did leak a lot of stuff, so that was funny. I forgot about that one, though. Yeah, interesting. Okay.
I complain. He's like, bro, I literally just signed like yesterday. And I'm like, all right, well, that's fucked. And then Bound messages me bragging. Yeah, that was fucking hella smart, huh? Hella smart.
I gotta listen to this over
And then
again.
they won everything, so I guess I'll just tip it.
Wait, so you were
But
trying
that's
to-
what happened.
No. Okay, so
That's what happened.
it kind of went
There's
like that.
two sides to every story.
There's two sides. So like B was gone, right? B was gone, and I was like, I just gotta get in a call with him, and I got him back. I got B back, but then when it was like the weird period where like, if they're gonna go for Legend, let's try to get Legend too. So when I got B back on board, yeah, we just swindled Legend, and then they just got swindled.
What? What the fuck did he just say? Did anyone understand? Why is Formal the only person I understand at this table? Formal Maniac. I have no idea what anybody else says. Formal Maniac are the only guys saying sentences. What did he just say? Can somebody give me a rundown of what Bound just said? Oh my god. Like, what is this? Turn on CC? You're a genius. But I'm only saying you're a genius just this once. Never, ever am I going to say that again, Axion. I guess I'm not fluent in... nothing. I'm not going to say it. I'm going to be very nice. Sorry. Okay? Okay, here we go. Okay. Who's B? Is Stellar... What's Stellar's name? I don't know Stellar's name. I just know that they call him Jesus, okay? They need Grammarly while they're speaking. Like, I can't understand these people. Thick B? I ain't talking about the thick B. Okay, let's start over.
I just gotta get in a call with him, and I got him back. I got B back.
Who's
But then
B?
when
Who's B? Stellar is B. Thank you. I don't know his real name, okay? Sorry.
it was like the weird period where like,
Braden? You mean, is it Brandon? Who's Braden? Is it Braden a name?
And I got him back. I got B back. But then when it was like that weird period where like, if they're gonna go for Legend, let's try to get Legend too. So when I got B back on board, yeah, we just swindled Legend, and then they just got swindled. Pretty much, yeah. I know it sounds pretty cut and dry. But
So whenever we wanted Legend,
He was already
he was already gone. He was already
signed
signed.
with
Who-
SSG when
Yeah.
they told us that Stellar wasn't available anymore.
yeah.
They had their
what
roster
team
set.
were you trying to make? You were trying to get
We
Stellar.
were trying to get
and-
Stellar instead of APG.
So
Okay. They were trying to get Stellar instead of APG. Interesting. That would have been really interesting. I wonder how that would have played out. And then they got how'd they end up with Penguin?
you, Trippy.
Lucid Stellar.
Okay.
That was like the original team. Then when Stellar
shit,
was
y'all
told
would've
us
won.
no, we were
Poor Penguin, man. Poor Penguin. He's always the rebound player. Man.
gonna ask Legend, but Legend had already
Why'd
signed
Stellar
as well.
say no?
Well,
He didn't. He really didn't. He was,
was
down.
SSG.
Stellar
No, he
was down.
It was. I got
SSG
back.
wouldn't let
I
him.
got back.
You should have heard what he was saying that night.
I want to know what he was saying. I want to know what he was saying about SSG and why he's still there. Lucid and Trippy wanted to drop APG. Formal didn't want to. I need that fact checked.
I got it back.
You should have heard. You would have tried to get him back. That's
Like, I want to know. I want that fact checked because it seemed like Formal wanted Stellar. Like in this conversation, he was ready to. He wanted Stellar. He's like, let's effing do it. So I don't know. I'm hearing. I can't trust everything I read on the internet. Sorry, Gray. Well, they dropped APG at the end of the day. They did. Like, and we know how it goes. Formal, what goes is by like how things play out is Formal has said it. Just because you said Formal said it means he said it. I need fact checking here. I need word citation.
the thing. I wish I just randomly streamed it.
It sounds like he wanted
But no, I
Stellar.
got him back. We ran him back, and then yeah, the rest is history.
I'm just kidding. He wasn't saying anything, but
Yeah, let's I guess y'all formed that team. Y'all formed that SSG team.
Wait, I will say though, it was pretty like obvious that Legend was like good.
Yeah.
So it sounded like he wanted to drop APG for Stellar. But then like at the end of the day, he still got dropped for Penguin. So like, what's that about? If that was true, which it could be, but like, you know, sometimes people say stuff. Like, why did they drop APG for Penguin if that's the case? I just, I guess there's just like so much to the backstory. It's very interesting.
Fuck.
yeah.
Like I know he's pretty humble about it, but like playing against him,
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't like their team was good. Like it was like, okay, Legend's kind of that guy.
Yeah, I feel like from like a broadcast spectator thing, you can't necessarily always see it, but
Yeah.
when you're playing against someone, you're like, holy fuck, this
Yeah.
guy's either annoying, good, aggressive, always making right plays, hard to kill. Like it is. Yeah, you just can't really. I didn't know. I didn't know you were gonna be like the next big thing, to be honest. Just watching, like even you on Quadrant, I'm fucking rooting for you and shit. But
Yeah.
I didn't know you were next up.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious. I mean, he was kind of a joke too, and the way he played was just so jokey. I was like, this guy's such a fucking joke.
You kind of want that on a team.
Yeah,
though.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So you join SSG. I think maybe I heard you talk about it or tweet about it. But anyways, you join SSG. You guys had the year you had. What was that? 4 wins out of 5 events or something?
They only lost
Is
one
that
time
not
on land.
insane?
They lost one time on land,
It says land.
How did it go?
Maybe.
When was like what'd you get, second when you didn't win?
and they got fourth.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we got fourth. Yeah.
So what, it was like a first.
We fucking stopped them,
Someone had to stop.
and then we got second.
You
so
stopped
we
them
stopped
once.
first.
So what, like a first, fourth, first?
First,
Confirmed.
fourth, first.
Oh,
Nah, it's okay. I trust you. It's fine. Either way, at the end of the day, APG got dropped. No matter at the end of the day, it doesn't matter anymore. But only VIPs and mods can send links.
shit, a 3-peat to end the year?
Yeah.
Did you, I mean, were you confident that was going to fucking happen? Like, you know,
No,
it's a good
I mean-
squad, but like are scrims going that way to where you're like, hold up, we might be the best team?
No, I mean, I'd say after London, after we got fourth, because I think that was my worst placement with Eco and Stellar. I was a little hesitant, like, wow, like we just got fourth. That was the lowest we ever placed. But I don't know. Atlanta, we were just dominant, and then from there on out, it was just like confidence. But like, I'd say when we lost London, it wasn't like I had the feeling that we were going to be just going on a three-peat like that. Even when we won Arlington, like the first event, I don't think any new team won like their first event together.
Mm-hmm.
So when we did that too, I was like, okay,
Yeah.
like we might be something.
Might
weird
be
here.
something here.
Yeah.
All right, Legend. I've heard you talk about this. I think a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but you had the year you had on SSG. You win 4 out of 5 events. Actually insane. I don't remember the last time, and I could be wrong, but I don't remember last time something like that's happened. You win 4 out of 5 events. I mean, Bound, you're included as well.
Yeah.
How can you win Worlds, 3-peat win into Worlds? How can you break up after that?
Money.
What was the
Money.
mindset?
OpTic.
I
mean-
sort of have my own idea of like why it happened, and honestly, I
Right?
think it was
I mean, it's OpTic Gaming. Come on, they have a better or a bigger presence in esports in general than SSG. SSG is still building up their reputation. Like I'd go to OpTic too.
probably a good play,
Yeah.
but I don't explain from
And I would also want to play with Formal, like one of the best controller players in esports. Like, of course, I wouldn't pass up that opportunity.
your Bound, you as well. Explain from your POVs.
You know, at the end of the day, AV, even if like let's say OpTic gets second for the rest of the season, I do think that these guys will get more. They will build their name more with OpTic than they ever would have with SSG. So either way, they're winning. Like SSG doesn't have. They're a great organization, but they're still like building it, right? They don't have what OpTic has right now. And like if you can get your name out there, that's more important, I think, than anything right now. If I were them. That's how I would see it. Like, you know, like they can build their name, get people to know them. Like they're doing podcasts. SSG doesn't have podcasts. If they have me as their content creator though, which they're not because they're sleeping on me, like I do watch parties under SSG's name. I love HCS and I do podcasts. Like SSG, you sleeping on this. Anyways, let's continue.
Why you would 3
No, it wouldn't, Ruby. It wouldn't. Like Formal created one of the greatest teams of all time. Like, you know? Sell out. No, I think it was really good that I don't think SSG would have won again. Gray. I really don't. Like one of the reasons why they said they did want to switch up teams was because like in their other podcast they had was like they're like no one else has repeated, like why not just change it up? Like we already won, it's time to change it up. Like it doesn't usually happen where you repeat it twice. You know? So like yeah, like they were saying like they wanted to make that change because most teams who did win in the past didn't win again. So they're like I'm not gonna, and it's OpTic. Yeah, they were actually talking to Formal before. They were even talking the day of like Worlds, like last year. Like they were talking about this team before the season was even over. Like Formal was ready to go.
Compete and win Worlds, but still not stick with that same team.
I mean, I feel everyone thinks like that. Like when you win, you just like don't want to switch things. Like when you win champs or something, and then the next season it ends up being like a mistake. Like you just like
Yeah.
people are forming like new team, getting new players,
Mm-hmm.
and they just get better than you. And I feel like I don't want to let that happen to me.
Right.
So I just decided to make like the best team I thought like I could make this year, because like when you win, you have the choice of like taking any
You can
players
do whatever
around.
the fuck you want.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, what do you think of that, man? Like you probably think the
Yeah,
same
I
thing.
mean,
right?
Yeah, what was in your sick head?
It was kind of the same thing. I mean, we kind of just also didn't
Just
like.
pure evil thoughts.
No, it was pretty evil, but we also just like didn't give a fuck. We just felt like we just like ran the scene. So I was kind of like, fuck it. Like if we can just do
We
this shit with
ran the
anyone.
scene.
And it felt like this with this roster would have been the easiest.
Yeah, because I can see
And
how
OpTic us too. A lot of
like
people
if y'all would have stayed the same team, everyone else in the league would have been trying to form like these little god squads.
Yeah.
So it's like honestly that first place shit probably wasn't going to continue to happen. So you being how old are you?
At 21.
He's
You
a
being
child.
21.
Why you seem so
Sort of-
pissed by that?
sort of-
You seem so pissed by it.
It's just I'm just mind blown every time I hear someone's age now. You being 21, sort of fresh.
What are
in
you
the
like
scene,
32? Come
your
on, it's not that big of a
first-
difference.
I would say your first like really good season, and obviously that was a really good season. I'm surprised you had the I guess balls to make a decision like that, because I feel like a lot of young people, they team up with like some veterans.
Yeah.
They have good events. They place pretty good. You would
No,
think
it's
they
not.
just kind of
80s.
stick with that team. Like, don't do anything stupid and like
Yeah. I mean,
stay with the
Poor Momo,
unks.
so old.
nah.
But
mean-
yeah, I can't believe you made that decision for yourself.
I mean, you just look at like every time like OpTic wins like the first season, right? They win champs. They don't make a change, and then like the next season, sorry, is like they just didn't play as good, right?
Right.
And same for FaZe again. Like they won champs. Would you agree with that? Like,
All right, I had to use the restroom again. I'm so sorry. I drank that whole coffee cup, so like, yeah. Here, watch. We're never getting through this podcast, guys. We're back. All right.
you guys
We're
won
almost
champs,
done.
and then like the next season is like totally different. Like you guys like just play way worse. Do you agree with that?
I don't even say we played worse. I just feel like OpTic and SSG just got better.
Yeah, they made better teams, right? You just let that happen to you, and I
You
feel
just
like,
let that
Yeah, who
happen
would
to
have
you?
Dropped. Yeah, I should on that. Why didn't you drop your teammates?
Why didn't you make that fucking play?
I mean, didn't the same thing happen with you in 09 though? Didn't
That
you
shit was
your
sweet.
team?
Well, for me, it was. I mean, it made sense.
So you're doing a podcast, reacting to a podcast? No. I do need to do a podcast, Momo, but I'm not putting this on the podcast. If anything, this would go on my main channel, but you've already seen it, so why would you rewatch it? And I don't want people to know I dissed anybody. I didn't diss anybody. Should I put it on YouTube? Maybe.
Since we got fucking 5th, and then we got 1st. So like we win 09 Nats. It's funny just fucking talking about this.
You love
It's
it.
just such a
You love
fucking
it.
joke, isn't it, to
Always
everyone?
just circles back to 09 fucking Nats.
But yeah, we won. We got 5th, and we won. But like Cloud played so fucking good that he was getting offers from like Roy and Lunch, who they just I don't know what their year looked like that year, but everyone knows
they're not
Roy.
saying no to Roy and Lunch.
Yeah, it's fucking Roy and Lunch. So Cloud leaves, and I'm just like, I kind of figured. Like people were asking, like, dude, you guys just won. What? You're breaking up? Like, no way. And I'm like, bro, if they offer me, I'm leaving this team so fucking fast. Like, it just makes sense. Like, just because you win a Worlds or whatever, and not to mention, like,
True.
it was sort of fluky. Like,
It was
we
fluky.
weren't the best team in the game.
It was very
We were Cloud and Demon were playing Cloud and Demon were playing so fucking good. And then you got Wes. He was doing all right.
He was
Who'd
not
you play in
doing
the
all right.
finals? Did you play
No.
Team
Team
Classic?
Classic.
And that was because they stepped on the fucking Xbox freeze,
Yeah.
onslaught flag. Like, you guys should have played TD, right?
But then like But then
TD
like
probably would have beat you
TD
guys.
even in losers bracket lost to like Carbon or some
They
shit.
lost to Classic.
Uh,
You guys didn't go through
How did
losers,
you
right?
even know this?
no, Classic beat TD
How do you
in
even know
winners.
this?
With the flag thing?
Yeah.
Or was it? I think it was
Classic
in
beat
losers,
TD
bro.
in winners, and then I think TD lost to Instinct in losers.
Then
So long
Instinct-
ago.
Wait,
Because they were just so
then
chalked
Instinct,
already.
then Instinct lost to
that
Classic? You're telling me Classic beat Instinct in losers finals?
Classic beat. I think Carbon with like Washy
We need fact
And, like,
checks.
Beat Instinct, then they lost to Classic.
beat Instinct.
And then you're sitting
and
in
then-
finals like,
Yeah, bro. Once we found out we were playing Team Instinct, fucking like Soldier. Who was
no,
that
Classic, Classic, not
team? Or
Instinct.
Classic?
Yeah.
Who was that team?
Legend.
This is like a while ago, Momo. So don't worry.
I think it
Soldier.
was Soldier.
Like different Halo.
Chig, Best
Chig.
Man. Wait,
what?
Best Man?
Best Man was on
Best
TD,
Man.
bro.
no, Best Man, Chig,
Best Man?
Goseyami,
Oh,
Soldier.
you're right. Holy fucking free chip.
Wait,
And
that's
then look who
voided.
got-
That's
look who
voided.
got
What
third.
the fuck?
There's Nate. Always pleading the case. at least.
Shockwave,
Here, this is
Defy,
it, this is
Needed,
it.
Washy,
Thank God they
beat out
showed us
Lunch,
something.
Roy, Neighbor, Fear, Heinz, Hysteria, Ola, fucking T Squared, legit, Elamite, Snipe Down, ABG, Destin, Enable
Wait,
Talk. Like these
that's
are
who
good
you
fucking
played in
teams.
finals?
This is Halo 3, right?
Dude, so bad.
This is from
How did
Halo
SC
3.
get fucking 8th?
Who the fuck is Cypher?
Well, that team was
Who the
kind of
fuck is
shit,
that?
to be honest.
Cypher?
Right?
Didn't he have a different name?
Or was it Halo
Cypher
Reach?
was
He had a
Yeah,
different
Halo
name.
3. Because he's like Halo 3.
Because he had the same
was
name as someone
Cypher,
else.
but then he changed it
Patrick
to.
No, he had the same name as someone else. He had Hines.
Hines.
This is
With
like
Hines, with Hines. so he
Old
changed to
school
Cypher.
Momo.
There's no bio.
Cypher was fucking good. He got third place with BTH at like the
So
first.
long ago.
Honestly,
Oh.
the TD roster was really good.
I can't
Yeah,
believe
but the
that's who you-
favorites to
Wish I
win
brought
was
tissues
that
in my
TD
room.
roster.
I just have
Yeah,
bad
that
allergies.
was
Who was
a
it?
solid roster.
Hines.
Go
Can
back.
you go back? Just showing off my.
That looks like
fucking
the
wiki.
best roster there.
Yeah, it should have been Heinz, Hysteria, Ola, and SK versus maybe Straight or Instinct. Like that whole year was Triggers Down and Straight Ripping.
Your guys' little fluky roster up there.
And we just cloud. Bro, I didn't even go to the second event this year because I like retired.
Wait, what? You retired back then too?
Yeah. I retired like twice because I just thought I was like cool in real life and like this shit ain't
Well,
really
I'm not
that-
I wonder, is there anywhere to watch this old
I'm like
stuff
getting top 16
at
and
all?
shit.
Anywhere on YouTube or
I think
something?
I had like one random top 8. But yeah, they just
In my mind, I thought you always like beat some crazy
I was
team in
rewatching like
Grants.
Halo
I didn't realize you
5
played
the other
fucking Best
day.
Man.
Like tournaments. They're pretty fun.
no, we
No,
beat
these
we beat
placings look
FB,
insane,
we beat
dude.
Straight, and then we beat Instinct. We beat FB, Straight, then Instinct, then we beat Classic.
This is like
and
a hot
Winners Final.
take, but like the production from Halo 5, like I actually liked it more than now. It's weird. Yeah, with how they made everything.
Okay, FB. Sure.
I think, yeah, Classic
We had
and
to play
Winners
Classic
Finals,
twice.
and then we'd play them again. When we found out we were playing them, we were like, yes, yes, yes. I was like, there's no way this is happening. A fucking Nat champ. Yeah, shit like this doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah.
I don't even, and it never happened back then. Like, there's no random event where fucking BTH wins and Best Man's getting second, and then you got Walshy getting third. Meanwhile, fucking Roy, Lunch,
Over
Hines
two
is
getting
in-
8th?
Yeah, two
Justin
at a max?
TV.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, shit like this does not fucking happen anymore.
Strong Side's going down in 8th, and I know he's fighting.
I think this was
You
this
know
might have
no
been like
side
the
is
end of Strong
fighting.
Sides. Yo, did y'all
These guys are like laughing
did y'all
because they
look up
weren't
to any
born
pro
yet.
players?
Yeah.
Who?
Who didn't though? I mean, I want to say
Neighbor.
I want to hear someone different. Actually,
Legit.
say
I like
who you
legit,
want.
too.
You just the hot
Neighbor,
dudes.
Neighbor legit. T2. Who else was...
Wait,
who
did you
else
say
who
the
else was
hot?
hot?
Did you say the hot dude?
Yeah, but we see a fluke this season. What do you think?
No, I looked up to Strong Side probably.
Walshy.
Wait, can you bring up a list?
Walshy was easy to look up to, though.
Yeah. It's the same page you were on, I guess.
Poor legend. He's like, I wasn't born. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry. He's like, you C9 beating a top 4 team. You think that's gonna happen? If that happens, we'll see.
What about like
Maybe.
y'all ever watch
No, I looked at
early
the Snake
montages?
If they show up,
Like Shook
somebody will
One.
beat SSG. I believe it.
Bro, I saw
Shook
Shook
One.
One stream the other day, and I went to his like Twitch, like just weird rabbit hole 6 a.m. just somehow in the music category, and I'm
Is he
watching.
freestyling?
No, he his title did say like, "Tell me what to freestyle about." But I click on his thing, and I was like, "Babe, I think I know this guy," because I was watching my girl, and I was like, "I think I know this guy. This is like a Halo pro," but he didn't have anything Halo rated in his Twitch or his Twitter. I was like, I mean, just like erase this shit from
He's
his,
like a successful streamer though. Like he like goes around with a backpack, goes fishing, freestyles randomly, makes music. Like he has a song called "I'm on a Hundo." Want to listen to it?
Under what? Under what? How do you even know?
I'm
this?
on a Hundo. It's my favorite
You fuck
song.
with that?
Huh? Do Shook One.
I
Hundo.
see.
But this was back in 05 when all I would do would see these people on TV.
I can believe
I forget
that,
what
Gray.
station it was on. Maybe
Yeah.
like TNT or ESPN.
It was
or
on like
something.
fucking.
We'll see.
I know what you're talking about. It was on like some weird channel where there was 2 of them. It was like Gamers something.
Yeah, I don't remember.
You could see like Carbon versus Final Boss on
Oh,
the tube TVs. No
That's it right there.
headphones.
That's right there on a hundo. Go down. The Spotify one right there. Is that it?
On a
That's it.
hundo
That's
by
the
Sugar.
one.
Yeah, that probably is it.
Featuring Vish.
I'm on a hundo. Play it. See if it.
It's just hard.
Will the pod be able to hear it?
He was our.
But
He was in our wedding.
this was my favorite.
What do you mean?
Pro player.
He was
Back
in.
like
He was at your
05.
wedding, or like you played the music at your wedding.
I could see Val making this.
Was this your wedding song, Hazy? No way.
It's actually not bad. It's actually not bad.
Wait, was he like a montage kid or like
Yeah,
actually
faking.
bro?
Yeah, he was a montage kid,
FFA. Something?
like an FFA kid. No, he was like a Force kid,
Oh, really?
but he had some pretty good montages back in like 05. Before I even had like, I think I had Xbox Live, but sometimes I would make his name. I would make like a profile, RS Shook one, and just like make his logo, run around the map and shit. Just like grab snipe.
He was a groomsman at your wedding. Oh
What?
my
And
God, you are old. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's awesome. Wow, what a small world. What a small world. Man, you really are an old pro Halo wife.
And I'm like recording on
You're
my
Old
pretending
pro
to be
wife.
him?
and I
What's
was
your-
I'd be
what's your gamer
recording on
tag
my
again?
VCR.
How dare
Or
they say
sometimes
he
I'd get
hasn't?
one of
He
those
wasn't
big
a
ass
pro.
cameras and just
What
point
are
it
these
to my
guys
TV.
talking
I'm not gonna lie,
about?
this is the wackest shit.
I don't know. Did they say that? The disrespect these youngsters have these days. Nah, no. The youngsters are everybody but Formal and Maniac, right?
You've ever said.
No,
to
it's
me.
actually pretty cool.
It's
You just
2000.
pretended to be him?
It's 2005. I'm like fucking 16 or something, or
I thought you
15.
were gonna say 12. You're an adult.
That's just lame at 15.
Yeah.
Wait, you were
14.
doing this at 15?
I was probably
14,
14.
tell me
I think I was
14.
14. Or
You know,
it could be
Just
13.
22.
It was in 2020.
22.
It was in 2020 when I was just fucking cracked. But yeah, that, of course, my favorite pro turned out to make a song, I'm on a hundo. Anyways,
So now he is a pro.
Wait, Bound, who'd you fuck with?
Now he is a pro.
I don't know. I just think people who are kind of like did content like Campy. I fucked with Campy heavy.
He had vibey montages.
Campy.
He did have
Campy
vibey
was
montages.
vibey.
I'm expecting
He used to stream
fucking
doing like free for alls.
Yeah.
Snakebite. I fucked with Snakebite heavy.
Snakebite?
Snakebite.
Really?
Like 2015, 2016.
Shit.
I fucked with him heavy.
Oh, that's a different time period.
Yeah.
I said Gandhi
Like
earlier.
2015,
I said Gandhi
2016.
the other day. Gandhi I fucked with heavy.
You might be the Gandhi of...
Gandhi was
Yeah,
Gandhi was a
was
god.
cool. Gandhi was always
Gandhi
super
was a
cool.
god.
Yeah, Gandhi was
I
cool.
love Gandhi.
I don't know. This might be kind of crazy. Karma, the OG Karma, just because
Dude.
he was a 1v1 god, and I love 1v1 too.
Yeah.
And I guess Contra. I love Contra too.
Contra?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's a crazy
And
line.
is
Ninja. And
interesting.
Ninja.
Ninja? What the fuck's
The
going on?
Fortnite guy?
That's probably my top up there. But
That's
I
your
loved watching
teammate.
them. That's a pretty good
Matt, do you want to
list.
say any of yours? I feel like
Wait,
we've had this talk
When he just said
before.
Karma, it actually brought back one of my like first memories of meeting a pro player. So I'm at my local game shack. It's Halo 2. I'm sitting there like, and this is like, this place is called Howie's, right? Back then it was the shit. Like this place is packed. Every seat is packed every Friday, Saturday night, like whatever. They throw random tournaments for like Case of Monster here and there, whatever. I go
I'm
to
dying
run.
inside. Legend doesn't know what's happening. Let's just be honest. I mean, yeah, he was born what 2004. He has no idea what's going on.
I'm in like
Case
the
of
back, like
Monster.
there's like a bunch of rows of chairs, right?
I was
in
in the
the
movie
back, there's,
theaters
like,
in
fours,
2004
like, there's,
watching Spider-Man 2. Legend got born. This is crazy.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So it's like 16 chairs back there, but it was like VIP almost. Like if you were kind of known or like semi-pro, you could play back there.
Conceivable, honestly.
But I somehow weaseled my way back there after like months and months of dick riding the owner. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm like 13 years old and I'm playing on one of them and I'm warming up, whatever. Karma sits down next to me, and so like, but I know who he is, and I know he doesn't know who the fuck I am. But I'm always been the type to like play hard to get. You know what I mean? So like I see him.
That's funny.
And I'm just like, I'm like looking at my monitor. I'm like, no, are you trying to join up right now? Like are you here for the tourney? I'm like, oh, you play Halo?
Are you?
Like, I'm like, oh, no,
He's
that's cool,
messing
that's
with
cool.
him.
But I'm like
God.
sitting there shaking inside. You know, I'm like, wait,
That's
this
so
is
funny.
fucking. I've seen this guy on TV. Like I know this guy, and he was one of the nicest people I've ever met. Like in terms of like meeting your heroes. Like he was one of the people you should meet. Like he was the nicest motherfucker, most down to earth. Like on my whole come up, he was always around. Like because he was from SoCal, so I'd see him at West Coast Lands. Like Super cool guy, dude.
That's cool.
Yeah, he kind of was the man.
He was the man.
And it's crazy how hard he ran shit in the free for all. Like, first off, you got to get through a whole free for all of like, I mean, I think there was back then like 1,000 players used to play in the free for alls. First off, you got to get through that. Then you got to win the 1v1s, and like for him to do that consistently is actually fucking insane. But yeah, he was always super nice.
He just had insane aura. I don't know.
He kind of
He was like, he had like some weird like anime aura, like some like super quiet, like I don't know. He was just like he did that.
Stop touching the freaking mic, Bound. My God, it's
lurk.
good.
Yeah.
It's fine.
He
would
catch him
kinda
outside
pop
smoking
up.
a cig randomly.
Kind of pop. He was never like hanging.
Yeah.
He would kind of just pop up.
Now, even that video, I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, that HMLG video where it was like, his weight loss journey. Like, I remember I saw that. I was like, wait, that's insane.
What are you talking about?
When he was like fat as fuck and he became like skinny.
Yeah.
He became like jacked. I was like, what? That's insane.
What about you guys, man? You got any? Who's your favorite Halo pros?
Don't ever
I liked Roy a lot.
Is there anyone you looked up to and was like, I want to play like that?
Dude,
Nated.
I'm not trying to sound like a dick right now. That's like ambush team in Halo 4.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I just was like, I love Halo 4. That's a whole different conversation, but
Me too, Renegade.
I remember like Matt's ambush team. I
Don't
used to
hate
think they're
me.
like so fucking good. Dude. I'd like watch them.
Ran
Who was
Halo
that?
4.
Was it you?
It was like
Ola,
him, Snipe Down, Ola, and Hines.
Yeah, we were on a
that's
5
such yeah.
just destroying,
Just had a fucking 16
dismantling.
team land.
just dominating the 4 other teams there.
Just not getting
Just
paid.
AGL Knoxville drunk dominating.
Oh my God.
That kind of was a low god squad, huh?
It was a really fucking good team, to be honest. There was that thing, the Ace one, was originally supposed to be a Forest tournament, and if it was, we definitely would have won that. But it turned out to be FFA to 1v1, whatever.
I still
Like
can't believe
Chamberlain's
Ace did that.
I know.
It was like man versus machine. He fucking yeah. That's how I always like. I'll go back and I'll actually watch that Ace. First off, how the fuck is Ace making it to the finals? I get it, he's decent at free for all, but like there was you played in it,
I
right?
choked it. I got 5th or 6th.
Like
But
an
the-
actual
but
choke, or you just
no, like every round up until the finals was 8 minutes. Every round I played up until then, I finished first by like 5 kills. At the 8-minute mark of that finals, I'm up by like 5 or 6 kills.
right?
But it went for 15 minutes. It's like almost double the time. And it just like made the whole like game feel weird. Shit starts going like not your way.
Right.
I'm slowly watching myself go to like I'm in like
Shitters or-
4th, and I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Now I'm trying to hunt the guy ahead of me, and now I do like fuck up. Then I'm like in 6th. I'm just out. I'm just like, bro, because I was good at 1v1s too. I probably would have had a chance
Yeah.
like
Nah.
against those players.
Who won?
You don't get suck.
Ace. Or
Like not the
I don't think no. I think
Dang.
Straight Sick did. I'm
Did-
pretty sure
Straight Sick
Straight.
got
It was
robbed.
Straight Sick contra
Pistola,
Pistola
and
Ace. But I'm pretty sure Straight
Yeah,
Sick
what,
won
they
the
just
free
took
for
the
all.
top 4 from like the last
it was,
round.
It was top 4 from last round. Go to
Straight
1v1s.
Sick won the free for all.
I'm pretty sure.
Bro,
No, but Ace is
it's
one of the
also weird
greatest
how good
takeovers.
he was at free for all.
Yeah, he was
He
actually
was
really good at free for
so
all.
consistent at free
Well,
for all.
now Ace is
Free for all.
basking in the
Best shot.
sun
Dude,
without
there's like
sunscreen.
random pros, like even in Infinite, they're just so good at free
Did you say
throw.
best shot?
Best shot. That was his
What?
That was Straight Sick's thing.
straight 6 thing was.
Best shot?
Yeah, he would like. I don't know if he'd throw it in his clan tag, but he'd fucking show it somewhere. He just thought he had the best shot.
That
No, but I will
Ace,
say,
I think
though,
so.
I feel like Ace is one of the greatest takeovers.
I mean, he's been
of all
around
time.
for a long
Like,
time
Whenever
in
Ace
Halo.
takes over, whenever he pops takeovers,
Right? That's
it's
what
one
they're
of the
talking
greatest,
about,
like,
right?
shits I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Because I've
I
seen
think
him
he's the
multiple
only Ace
times.
I know.
It's just so beautiful.
Same guy.
Sometimes just fucking
Yeah.
It's art.
useless.
It's
But
just
yeah,
art.
whenever he's on fire, like I can't believe he first off made it through all the FFAs. Then it's Ace versus Pistola, and you're just like, we know
It's
how
literally
this.
David versus Goliath.
Yeah, we're like
Like,
this.
it really
you know
though?
how this goes.
It really
Is it really?
was.
And even just the match itself, I mean, I really don't remember like that.
You remember it came
but
down to 1 kill, like
Dude,
time,
it went
then they
over.
restarted it. Yeah, then they like, restarted it first
No,
to
dude,
1.
I think Ace
Yeah.
killed him. Like, I actually remember this because I used to watch the show all the time. Ace killed him
Dude,
to
what?
tie it up like 10 seconds left in like
yeah,
regular
yeah.
match.
It
And
was
then-
some crazy shit.
And
And
then
then-
the OT, they didn't get a single kill until like the last like minute.
And then Ola
it was
pushes
such a
him.
good watch, though. It was so
He should
like,
make
Man,
that
it seemed like
trolley,
free
like,
for all was
like
bigger
grenade launcher
back
thing.
in the day than it is
Yeah.
now.
It
Now
was-
it's like a
it
side
was-
thing that you don't
Oh
really
my
get to
God.
watch.
Should we watch that, or is that too
No.
long?
Like,
I mean, John's
like
probably
when
got
you're
that shit
home
memorized.
I have that shit
watching
memorized,
probably too
bro.
the streams.
That
Dude,
was
that
nuts
was
though.
yeah.
It was like randomly on Skyline too. Like that was actually really good.
Top
man.
players
We
used to
don't
play in
know
it.
that. We don't
Yeah,
know
I guess
that.
it's just different
I
now.
played on you. Like, I played you on only too. So
What about you, Legend? Did you give a shit about any Halo players growing up?
Yeah, probably like buck 20, buck 57.
What the fuck? Nah, actually though, did you?
Nah.
Because they were like the
They were carrying the
Europe,
fucking nation
yeah.
on their back.
No, they
The whole
were.
continent.
that was
That was
your
a whole
people.
fucking
In
continent.
Did you
reaction.
ever play against them?
Yeah, I'd
Really?
play them for like top 16 at an event and just destroy them, send them back
Really?
to fucking Euro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, they were
It
decent.
was pretty cool to see them do
Yeah,
well.
I mean,
Yeah.
wouldn't you say
I
like
remember-
it's
I
the
remember
last
at
shot
Anaheim
made
09,
his
like, my
way
first
from free
event.
for all?
It was like that Saturday
that's
night
kind of where
match
he
where
made
like
his name.
it's on featured and it's like the match for like top 16, you know?
Yeah,
And it was like them versus like
Robbie B.
yeah, some shit like that. Like
Robbie
some
B.
team like
Farm
that.
system
Like
now?
Thrust, Zulu,
Yeah.
like some shit like
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like they go to like some mixy ass series, and everyone in the venue is only watching that series. It's the last one on,
Yeah,
so everyone's cried around it.
Dude,
and when they
there's
win, it's
no-
just like so hype. Like
Yeah.
everyone was like so hyped for
it's so
them.
much more hype watching matches like that in real time rather because like if you
Yeah.
just see that on B stream, it's like I'm not even
Yeah.
watching that shit. But if it's the end of the event, people are walking out. Oh, there's still one more match going on, and
Exactly,
you just
exactly.
see it's
You just hear like someone like
Game
randomly
5.
shout like "Let's fucking go!" and
Yeah.
you're like, "Wait, what's going on? Is there still a series?"
Oh,
And you
they're,
walk
going to,
over.
they're going to game 5
and
right
then
now.
you-
Game
yeah.
5 starts off. It's fucking tied the entire game.
And reaction shoulder
Didn't
checks
we
me on the way
used
the
to have it,
bathroom, and he's, like,
rotate
locked
in?
I'm like, that's so cool. And
Like
I'm like,
FFA, I thought rotates in
Then
sometimes.
this game 5, it's like tied the whole time.
Shoulder
45, 45, 46,
dude, he's so
46.
I don't know why they stopped.
Just
I
a
mean,
top 16
hear me out.
random
Hear me
match.
out. If they do have free for all, it's an event every major, right? And somebody wins like some money, like to around $2,000, right? If that's actually a thing, why is free for all not actually a consistent staple playlist? I just don't get it. It's so weird. Like one of the most. Free for all is such a big playlist, and it's like a big staple of Halo, right? So like, why is that not a staple in ranked? It's so weird. It's so weird. Like it should be like, you know, free for all, duos, Slayer, and then we have ranked arena. Like what's going on? I liked FFA a lot. I played it a lot. I would use it as a warm up before I would go in arena, and I really enjoyed it. I think it should be in the game. Like there's a big FFA group of people who like love playing FFA.
Match just actually hype as
You
fuck.
know,
it's
they
like the
compete
first
when they
time that
go
Europe's gonna get in the
to the
top 16.
tournaments. Like
Yeah.
it should be
And
in the
it's like,
game.
It was
I
crazy.
think that happened eventually, right?
Like
What?
That they
that
got
should
top
be
16.
that should be a playlist, not S&D. Like come on.
Did it that event? I think they got top.
It used to be a rotational playlist. Now I haven't seen it in a while. Is it even rotating back in?
Top 16.
Fuck yeah. Shout out to them. Anyone besides them? The Buck twins?
Probably Shotzi, Renegade, Bound, like players like that.
Oh my. Wait, what about
Appreciate
you,
it, bro.
Renegade? Who'd you
Appreciate it,
say?
bro.
Did you say someone?
Roy,
Oh yeah, Roy.
Ola,
Roy.
The fucking usuals.
Matt, sniped him.
All right, well, last thing, we got the OpTic Major here in Arlington, right? April 18th to 20th. How are we feeling going into that?
Pretty excited.
Truthfully?
I mean, first time in front of the green wall, truly.
Like it's the first real event.
I haven't
with
been this
this
excited
team.
to play an event in a long time, dude.
Bro, I will say,
Like-
listening to y'all's comms, we had a little bit of a listen-in during the K-Son thing, and I was like, I feel like
Ranked
I haven't
SWAT
heard
is
Matt, and I didn't
not
even know
for
you
me.
fucking...
No, he's a little demon.
Not a
He's a
fan.
little demon.
But that's a rotational one.
What the fuck?
He's a little
Like
demon.
And
if
Matt-
anything, free
And
for all
Matt
should
was
be
doing it
rotated in
too.
and
I was
out,
like, bro,
right?
these guys, like, I know you want this so bad.
Mm-hmm. I'm really excited to play that tournament, bro.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to play every single tournament this year, bro.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
hyped.
if you guys are thinking about coming out, stop thinking about
Yeah,
it.
that,
Get
I
your
know.
tickets.
That's why I'm wondering why it's not
Where can they
like
get their tickets at?
actually like a
Yeah,
staple.
on our social media somewhere.
There's
you can
just things that like I don't really feel like have a big population, but they're still like in the game because of well, the match composer kind of like helps it. But like, do we still have people playing? I guess because I don't play it, it doesn't exist in my head anymore. But like, what's I can't think right now. Oh my god, I can't think right now. What's that zombie mode? Holy shit, what's wrong with me? I can't think. God, what is it called? I'm blanking out, and it's like a staple. Since like Infection. Do people still play Infection? Like that's how little I remember. Like, does that even matter in this game anymore? It's so boring to me. Like it's so boring. like there's just so many modes in Halo Infinite that like do they even matter? But because like I don't know. Whatever.
Tickets, come to the event. I'll be there. Me and APG are hosting a watch party.
That's cool.
there.
That's actually smart.
Yeah. Me and APG.
That's funny. He's even laughing about it.
We are hosting a watch party there. We're gonna have some extra
He's even
seats,
laughing
some
about
extra
it.
mics.
Hey, we tossed you to the side, but like, come on out, man.
So if any
That's smart.
if any of the pros are listening to this, feel free to come through. You guys can come hang out
stop
whenever
by.
the fuck you want. Stop by, say what's up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I guess that's gonna do it for the first episode of the Halo podcast.
Gonna be
Maybe figure out a
lit.
name soon. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.
Yeah, I do too. All they had to do was say they didn't want him as the coach because they have Tusk now. APG, like, after hearing this podcast, yeah. What do y'all think? That was a fun podcast. I enjoyed it. I'm excited for them to do more of those kind of like things. I think it's good for the Halo scene.